Metairie, in the heart of a forgotten countryside, hidden behind a curtain of dead trees and thorny vines, lies Black Hollow Cemetery, a place shrouded in silence, shadows, and sorrow. The townsfolk never speak of it openly. Some pretend it doesn't exist. But those who've lived long enough know the stories and the warning: never go near Black Hollow after dark. Over a century ago, during the harsh winter of 1892, a woman named Evelyn Graves lived on the outskirts of town. She was a healer, a midwife, and some whispered a witch. People came to her when their children were sick or their crops failed. They feared her, but they needed her. One day, after a terrible fire destroyed the town's church, a child claimed he saw Evelyn dancing in the flames, laughing as the building burned. That was all it took. Driven by fear and desperation, the townspeople turned against her. They dragged her from her home, tied her to a post in the middle of the cemetery, and set her ablaze. As the flames consumed her, Evelyn didn't scream. She looked at each of them, one by one, and said, "You bury me in this cursed ground, and I'll never rest. My soul will rot with the earth, and so will yours." When it was over, they buried her in an unmarked grave, dark and alone. But the town was never the same again. In the weeks that followed, 3 of the men who lit the fire were found dead, eyes wide open, mouths full of dirt. Their fingernails were broken, as if they'd clawed their way out of the ground, ... or tried to. Livestock disappeared. Children had nightmares about a woman in black standing at the foot of their beds. Trees around the cemetery began to die, their branches reaching like skeletal hands. No one visited Black Hollow anymore. Decades passed, the town grew smaller, quieter, people left, the stories remained. Last year, a group of college students researching local folklore decided to visit the cemetery. It was supposed to be for a podcast, so they wanted to record real-time audio during the witching hour, 3 a.m. They laughed as they set up their equipment. One of them, a guy named Jason, even joked, "If she's real, I'll invite her to join us." They started recording just before 3. At first nothing happened, then the air turned cold, freezing, even though it was midsummer. Their breath fogged up. The trees stopped moving. Not a sound. No bugs. No birds. Just silence. One of them, Sarah, said she felt something brush her arm. When she turned, no one was there. The others laughed it off. Then Jason stood up and shouted, "Evelyn Graves, if you're still here, show us." The flashlight flickered, then died. The audio they recorded after that is almost impossible to describe. Screams, static, a low voice whispering names one by one. Only one of them was found. A week later, a hiker discovered Sarah lying on the side of a dirt road, barefoot and trembling, her eyes wide with terror. She never spoke again. The doctors said she was in perfect health physically, but her mind was shattered. She sits in a room now, drawing the same image over and over. A woman in a black dress, standing in front of a grave, her face hidden behind a curtain of long, dark hair. Some believe Evelyn's spirit is still there, bound to the cemetery by the hatred that consumed her, ... by the injustice she suffered. Others say she wants people to come. She waits. She listens. And if you say her name 3 times in front of her grave, if you call to her at 3 a.m., she will come, and she will never let you leave.